everybody, welcome to a Faith Walk with Alicia. Today I do have a new Bible to review with you. So I happen to be visiting my hometown and they have a really great Ollie's there with a huge selection of books, which I can't really find around where I live. So I saw this Abide Bible, and this is by Thomas Nelson, and it is the New English translation, which I do not have yet. So I thought I would take a look at it. So this in Amazon is $79.99 right now. Now, of course, Amazon is having like a Prime sale, so not sure when this video will go up, but it could go on sale. I paid around, I think it was $38 at Ollie's, which was pretty good. It's like half price. So I took a look at it and I thought it was really good. Now this is the brown leather soft version of it. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. Also, I want to say that, and maybe a lot of you know this, but I have been keeping the boxes now that these come in. I noticed that one of my Bibles, which is soft like this one, basically it folds and bends if it's not in the box and I just have it on my shelf. I do have them laying flat on their back because I noticed it was bending when I tried to put it in like a regular book. So I don't know, could be a tip or a trick, I don't know, but I'm going to be keeping my boxes. I wish I had kept the boxes for those, so if I get something similar I might keep it. So this is what it looks like. It's the brown leather soft. So the first thing I want to mention is the New English translation. It's a modern English Bible translation that stands out for its extensive translator's notes, transparency, and open access philosophy. I believe this one is 2020. So that's when this Bible has its copyright. So the popular uses of NET are in-depth Bible study, teaching and preaching, seminary coursework, and comparative Bible reading, alongside with other versions like ESV, NIV, and NASB. So I do like ESV a lot, and I do have NASB as well. I love NLT as well. So I will do a video on all of the different interpretations, translations for the Bibles, so we can kind of go through that together. So let's get back to the Abide Bible. The first thing when you open it up, it's going to give you some ways that you can engage with the Bible. So the 5 prompts it tells you is contemplate. So pondering specific passages, journaling, so you can draw and journal in this Bible. Picture it. Each sidebar helps you place yourself within the biblical narrative or passage, imagining the sights, sounds, and smells of the Bible events. Praying scripture, and then encouragement through art. So this is a little bit different, this encourage through art. It says each section invites you to study significant works of art, paintings, photographs, drawings, sculptures in light of the Bible events or truths they suggest. So that's pretty cool because it's, I mean, not every Bible has it, I guess, but most Bibles have some sort of pictures, but I like that they're saying that this one has kind of a focus on that, I will say. So again, NET. So in the beginning, in the introduction, it gives you a little bit, experience the Lord, gives you the chapters here as well. And then it tells you how to use this Bible. So it walks through what we just talked about, which is contemplate, journal, picture it, praying scripture, and engage through art. It tells you who contributed, gives you some of the explanatory notes. Okay, 365-day Bible reading plan. So it gives you a plan of how to read the Bible in a year. Most Bibles do. I guess a lot of Bibles do that. I typically don't use them, but you can get it online as well. And then it starts with the Old Testament. So this is Genesis. This gives you a historical and literary context. If you can see over here on this side, let me move this a little bit. Contemplate, it gives you a little bit of contemplation here. Read it, meditate, pray on it, contemplate. And then down here is picture it. So prepare, picture, pray. So it gives you some little sections there. Let's see. Here's one for journal. Over here on this side, prepare your heart, reflect and write. And then it asks you like what examples, how was the seventh day made holy, etc., etc. So there's a sample of that. We got praying scripture up at the top here. So these are some good examples. And then if I keep going on, it'll show you some of the pictures. Also, this Bible is supposed to lay flat. So not too bad, not too bad. So this page says engage through art. This is the Tower of Babel by Peter Bruegel the Elder. I probably didn't say that right, but anyway, this painting depicts the Tower of Babel as an enormous unfinished structure rising into the clouds. So it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat how they do it. Let's just see if we got anything else. There's also two ribbons. There is a brown and a light blue ribbon. Here's a really nice picture. So this is Moses and the brazen serpent. In the back it says why read the Bible, so it gives you a little bit on that. Steps to engage. So ready your heart, prepare to meet with the Lord, get practical, deal with distractions. Choose how much to read. Scripture engagement versus Bible study. Talks about spiritual disciplines. Gives you some maps. Most of them do give you maps of different things. Here's Exodus and Conquest of Canaan. The land of the 12 tribes. So there is all of those maps there. So some of the features of this Bible. It has Bible book introductions. They provide a concise overview of the background and historical context of the book. So we did see that when we took a look at Genesis. But you can see here, here's your historical and literary context. Tells you to prepare. Gives you information about the book of Ezra. It has 365-day Bible reading plan. We took a look at that. It's line match, single column scripture text. So you have, your sections on this side. You could also add pages if you wanted to do some journaling as well. You can highlight and do different things in there. This says it should lay flat in your hand or on your desk. It's got the two markers. The thing that I really liked about this is the 9-point NET comfort print. So that's one of the things I really, really liked, because even with my glasses, it is really, really hard for me to read something tiny. So I prefer the larger fonts myself, and this is a really easy to read font. It also says abide in me was one of the references here, and that's from John 15:4. So from what I had reviewed on the Bible and what I've taken a look at, I feel like this would be a really great study Bible, as far as more of like, I guess, study and devotional maybe. So it tells you all the different things that you can do: praying, contemplating, journaling. I love the art piece of this. It just is so really neat, because a lot of the Bibles don't give you that art piece where it tries to engage you through that art. So I think that's a really unique aspect of the Bible. It is well made. I guess we'll see how it goes throughout time, but it's pretty nice. It is not a hardback, which is nice. A lot of times these types of leather soft ones cost a lot more, which obviously it is $80 on Amazon. Again, it could go on sale. I usually just put stuff in my cart and then see if it goes on sale at some point. But all in all, I think it's a really great Bible. I highly recommend it if that's something that you're looking to do. It says transform your personal Bible devotions into intimate, ongoing conversation with God, with various scripture engagements, approaches that keep Bible reading fresh and now. So if that is your goal, this is a really good Bible. Again, could be on sale. Put it in your cart. Take a look. If you want to know more, leave me a comment. I'm happy to give you any more information that you would like. But for me, I think I'm going to enjoy the Bible immensely. All right. Well, that is our review of the Abide Bible. Let me know what you guys think. Please comment and like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for your time. Have a blessed day.